All right, we got how to survive every apex predator. Now, I find this really interesting because of the keyword here, apex. Technically, we should be dead at this point. So we got a shark. Oh, that's pretty easy, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? Tap it in the nose and then spin it. Too easy. Eagle, that one's really hard. Bear, if it's black, you fight back. If it's brown, you lay low. If it's white, you're dead. If it's lizard, you're dead. Tiger, you're dead. Snake, you're dead. Jaguar, you're dead. Well, hey, we about to find out, bro. Let's see. Shout outs to Good Enough.
Let's start with the ones that are least likely to attack and slowly work our way towards the most aggressive ones on the list. Number 17, eagles. There has only been one eagle attack on a human in recent history, but one is one too many, so we simply can't risk it. Obviously, as of right now, you wouldn't stand a chance against any apex predator, but by the end of this video, you will have the knowledge to not only defend yourself, but also come out victorious every single time.
Okay,
After
buddy.
all, knowing is half the battle, and the other half is pure luck.
Yeah,
Let's
bro, because they're
begin. You
apex
have entered a
predators.
1v1 against an eagle. Now, assuming you're not a small child or a little person,
Oh, that's true, bro. Yeah, yo, they be carrying babies and what do you say? Small person, like they have the strength in their legs to do that. Respectfully, bro, I'm not trying to be in a 1v1 with an eagle though. This is gonna be zooming back and forth, clawing me, bro.
child or a little person, you won't have to worry about being carried away to its nest. First off, you will need to cover your head and face, as eagles are known to only attack this area. So
Yeah.
use your shirt, backpack, or whatever you have to shield this weak spot without covering your eyes, as you will be gambling them for a chance to see when the eagle approaches. As it sweeps down to attack, cover up, as it will more than likely impale you with its 4-inch talons,
Yeah.
falling right into your trap. This will be your chance to grab a hold of it, tightly securing its body with one hand and its head.
I got you right where I wanted you. I mean, yeah, if it claws you, right? Technically can't pull away. So you have to get hurt on purpose so then you can perform the acts. Bro, this does not look good, bro. What is he trying to do, bro? Why he acting like that?
Now, of course, whether you follow up the body lock with the slam is totally up to you. Number 16, leopard seals. Yeah, I had no idea these blobs were apex predators either. There have only been 2 documented cases of leopard seals attacking humans in recent history, with one of them being fatal. And I personally will not allow you to become one of those statistics. You're swimming in the Antarctic Ocean and a leopard seal has locked onto you.
Nah, this is scary, bro. This is what I wouldn't want to, like, any situation involving water, I don't want to be in, bro. Because, well, one, you don't know what's going on, right? You're in their territory. They have all the mobility possible, and you don't. You're just there, like, floating food, bro. Like, what can you do?
First, you must keep your eyes on the seal at all times, as you must be ready to counter its attacks. Luckily, the seal is only capable of memorizing too. Depending on what the seal is seeing will determine which attack it chooses. First, you must know which of these 2 body types you currently have. If you're built like figure 1, you can expect the bite and thrash attack. If you resemble shape 2, the seal will attempt the bite and drag attack, taking you deeper into the ocean to drown you.
Now you're all the way down there. Oh yeah, dolphins do this too, where they take you deeper and deeper down and then they drown you. But bro, that is scary. Bro, what do you want to do now? Like,
Now for the counter. You will begin by gouging the seal's eyes with both hands, as well as punching its snout with everything and anything you have. And once the seal sees that you're not worth the trouble, it will surely let go, allowing you to escape and swim to land.
I see.
Obviously, once you're both on land, you've pretty much secured the win.
Yeah.
Since the seal's mobility is greatly compromised, and you can go ahead and finish him off with body shots. Number 15, pythons. Now, surprisingly, this is the only apex predator on the list where you will have the option of simply walking away from the fight. But
or bro, you have to predict the movement, bro. As soon as it goes for the right, you have to be fast, chat, fast. So grab it by the neck, boom, boom, and then smash that shit around, bro. You feel me? Come on, man. Y'all got this.
Know how it is. Sometimes our egos get the best of us, and we end up taking the fight anyway.
Okay.
There are only a few snakes in the world that are classified as apex predators and have also attacked humans.
Anaconda?
But don't worry, I'll be teaching you how to defeat them all. Let's start with the pythons. Now, if I'm going to teach you how to defeat a python, I might as well show you how to take out the largest one of them all, the reticulated python. This snake can reach a maximum weight of around 374 pounds.
Oh my
and
God.
grow over 23 feet in length. If
Damn.
those
Chat, 374 pounds, bro. That is a lot of weight, man. Think about yourself in the past. Some of y'all weighted this much. Or shit, look at your mom and your dad. You know what I'm saying? My fault. Right? Anyways, 23 feet in length, but while the size is crazy, right? I would definitely run away. But I think it's possible, bro. I think we could actually do this.
4 pounds and grow over 23 feet in length. If those stats make you nervous, stop embarrassing yourself. After all, are you really going to lose a fight to a girl? Since male pythons only grow to about half that size and are hardly even worth the battle. Let's begin. You've decided to stand your ground against the python. Now, the first thing you must do is keep the fight standing. This is very important for 2 reasons. 1, it will prevent the snake from getting leverage and constricting at full strength. And 2, it will prevent the spectators from booing. It will only be a matter of time before the snake gets a hold of you. So you must control its head while using your other hand to grab its tail and begin.
Okay, but see, allowing yourself to get entangled like this is actually really crazy, bro. I do not want to be in this situation. I feel like it's what I said, bro. Wait for it to like strike at you and you have to grab the neck. You know what I'm saying? You got to control the head.
Using your other hand to grab its tail and begin unwrapping it from your body. By this point, you will be covered in snake urine, so sliding him off shouldn't be an issue.
What?
Once you're free, push the snake away from you, and as long as the snake retreats, you've officially won the fight. If it chooses to return for more punishment, repeat step 1.
Okay, no, don't move away like that. Don't just go to the next one, bro. Okay, buddy, it's really that easy. So just let it do its thing, right? Control the head, and now you're slippery because it peed on you, bro. What? Yeah, no, we are not. We're not surviving this. We're dead, bro. We're dead.
Repeat step 1.
No.
Number 14, giant otters. Pick
Giant
it up,
otter.
slam it. Number 13, hyenas. In Africa, hyenas are
This one's very scary, bro. We've watched a lot of casual videos. We watch a lot of nature videos, bro. Hyenas, when they really want you gone, they are gonna get you gone. Also, I don't think they do stuff solo, right? It's always in a group. So you're not fighting one, you fighting the whole family.
are known to attack humans that sleep outside during the hot summer months.
Yes.
And I will do whatever it takes to make sure you could do that safely. But okay, let's begin. You have just been woken up in the middle of the night by the sound of a crunch. That crunch was your leg, but that doesn't matter now. You have entered a street fight. And whether you live or get shredded to pieces depends entirely on how well you can memorize the following information. Thankfully, you were abruptly woken up from your sleep. So remembering this life or death advice shouldn't be a problem. First, you must remain completely calm. Stand your ground, and whatever you do, never give your back to the hyena.
True.
Now, the reason you must
Or
do this
any
is to
animal.
not seem like prey. So try your absolute best to look like a predator. But if that doesn't come naturally, just mirror whatever the hyena does. If it takes a step toward you, take a step toward the hyena.
Hell nah.
If that-
See, no, bruh. Chad, this might sound so easy, like the way he's describing it, but bro, put yourself in that situation. You gonna do that? You gonna step closer to it? Bro, I'm out of there. And the hyena's gonna be doing all this while laughing at you too. Hell
toward
no.
you, take a step toward the hyena. If the hyena lets out a cackle, let out a cackle as well. Eventually, the hyena will see that you're not worth the trouble and it will run away,
Hell
leaving
no.
you with an easy win and minimal damage. Now, of course, some hyenas, like the spotted hyena, attack in clans with numbers as high as 100.
What did I
But this video only
Ooh.
covers
100? 100. You know the one gorilla versus 100 men? Bro, 100 hyenas versus you. You dead as hell, bruh.
a spotted hyena,
What?
attacking clans with numbers as high as 100. But this video only covers how to fight 1v1s, so you'll have to figure that one out yourself. Number 12, orcas. You may not know this, but orcas are some of the easiest apex predators to defeat in the wild. Let me explain how these fights typically go. You are enjoying your day swimming in the open ocean, but unbeknownst to you, you have just entered a fight with an orca. As the killer whale breaches the water all around you, you just have to do what comes naturally,
Bro.
which is breaking out into a complete panic. And before you know it, the fight is over. We really are a lot scarier and more intimidating than we give ourselves credit for. Now, I must
Okay,
warn
well, I don't know what he's about to say. I must warn you. But I feel like this one's definitely doable because it's so easy to panic. You have a massive, bro, it's an orca whale, bro. Chat, do we know how big these shits are? And it's just zoom, 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 zoom behind you. I am shitting myself. 15 different times, bro. I'm gonna have mad dookie in that ocean, bro. That ocean water gonna be polluted with my dookie. So I think this is doable because, you know what I'm saying? Anybody could do that.
around you. You just have to do what comes naturally. which is breaking out into a complete panic. And before you know it, the fight is over.
that the Teletubby
we really
son?
are a lot scarier and more intimidating than we give ourselves credit for. Now, I must warn you, if this fight takes place in an unsanctioned cage fight, like the ones you see at SeaWorld, the odds of winning are pretty much non-existent. After all, us humans perform best in street fights, where there are no rules. Number 11, Komodo dragons.
No thanks.
Since 1974, there
Hell
have been
no.
20...
Hey, bro, that's an actual dragon, bro. But it's crazy how there's only been 5. This is scary. And when they're charging at you, I know they're fast as hell. So no thanks. No, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. Holla at your boy. Yo.
Number 11, Komodo dragons. Since 1974, there have been 24 Komodo dragon attacks on humans, including 5 fatalities. But today, we'll put an end to that once and for all. Let's begin. A Komodo dragon just made the worst decision of its life. It chose to start a fight with you. Lucky for you, you were prepared thanks to this video.
Okay.
Now, in the rare case where a Komodo dragon catches you on a bad day, where you're just not in the mood for a fight, you can simply sprint your way to a victory.
But
since they have terrible stamina and can only reach a pathetic speed of 13 miles per hour. The average human can sprint around 14 miles per hour, so expect to dust him by at least a couple of feet.
No, I mean,
but if I know you like I think I do,
that's still
I
pretty
know
close.
that you would never turn down a fight with a Komodo dragon. So let's begin. First, you must beware of the Komodo dragon's bite. If this attack lands, it will one-shot you, since it's highly venomous. Next, you'll exploit the lizard's terrible mobility by running away from its charge attack in random zigzag patterns. You will repeat this counter until the lizard's stamina is completely drained. You will know you've reached this point when the lizard inevitably turns around and quits. This will be your chance to get creative and chain together whatever combos you desire, winning the fight by whatever you want. Number 10, King Cobras. King Cobras kill around 5 people per year, and you will not be one of them. Now, similar to the python, the choice of engaging in the fight is totally up to you.
Bro, just play a flute, bro. Chilling, control it, and then while it's like hypnotized, too easy, bro. Dumbass King Cobra.
A rare option of simply
Smoking
walking
on the
away is available, but I don't blame you if you want to teach the snake a lesson it will never forget. This fight always begins when you unexpectedly corner a King Cobra, locking you into the 1v1. The first thing you must do is stay calm, remain as still as possible, and back away slowly to give yourself some space. Any fast movements here could initiate a strike, which again would one-shot you. Now, if you're Indian, you can simply pick up the snake and place it down in a more favorable location. But once you and the snake are in an open area, you've pretty much won the fight, since the snake will take every opportunity it can to run away. Number 9, Jaguars. Real quick.
So basically, the only way you could win this, right, is if you're Indian. I see.
Number 9, Jaguars.
Hell no.
Real quick, for the 2 of you out there that prefer to avoid this fight, let me get you out of the way first. You've just stumbled across a jaguar in the wild. The first thing you must do is avoid eye contact at all costs, since the cat will interpret this as a challenge. Thankfully, we mastered this skill a long time ago, so this shouldn't be an issue.
Right.
Next, you must back away very slowly without ever turning your back on the cat, as any fast movements here can trigger the jaguar's predator instinct. If you did all of that correctly, your odds of surviving the encounter should be decent. Now, with those 2 bozos out of the way, time to talk to the rest of you who are itching to let your hands go. So let the mental warfare begin. First, you must make yourself look as big as possible, lifting your shirt, backpack, child, or whatever other disposable items you may have. Next, begin to shout at the cat in a stern voice. This should intimidate the cat. In the rare instance that the cat chooses to attack, you must stand your ground and protect your head at all costs, as it will attempt to crush your skull. In many instances, if the jaguar's initial bite fails, the odds of it fleeing are very high. But if it does manage to latch onto you, you must punch and elbow the cat's eyes and snout with all of your power to convince the cat that you're not to be messed with. Remember, others have successfully backed down a jaguar attack, so you can too. And
bro, the hardest thing here is remaining calm and collected, bro. Because how can we, right chat, because we are some regular humans, bro. We don't just experience jaguars. There's just no way you see a jaguar and you're like gonna pull these moves. Nah, bro. And running is worse because you're dead. Climbing up a tree is worse because you're dead. I think you're dead. So the best thing you could possibly do is hope that it misses the bite.
Or you know
obviously don't just stand there though, but
you will be the one standing in the jungle covered in the cat's blood. and asking for more. Number 8, mountain lions.
Hell
In North
no.
America, there have been around 30 fatal mountain lion attacks since 1868.
Hell
Mountain
no.
lions are ambush predators, but there are many videos here on YouTube where they change their play style and instigate fights with humans head on. And that's the style of fight we will be focusing on. Now, the most common mistake people make when they encounter an aggressive mountain lion is believing that they are in any real danger to begin with, since the 1v1 was against their dog. Now, assuming you're alone, the fight has become much easier.
The 1v1 was... What the hell is he talking about? Life is Strange? Is that not Life is Strange?
The mistake people make when they encounter an aggressive mountain lion is believing that they are in any real danger to begin with, since the 1v1 was against their dog. Now, assuming you're alone, the fight has become much easier. First, you must never break eye contact with the cat. Run away, crouch down, or turn your back to the animal. But once you're dialed in, let the mental warfare begin. Start by yelling at it. Next, lift your shirt over your head and appear larger. And lastly, swing your arms wildly to show off your insane speed. This will remind the cat that it is incredibly outmatched. In the rare chance that this doesn't work, you will have to initiate plan 2, which is walking the entire trail backwards as the cat continuously charges at you.
Oh,
in
I've
the
seen
hopes
that happen,
you will
yeah.
trip and fall. But this next step is
Yeah. Again, obviously don't turn your back on them. Always keep eye contact and or just looking at them. But same thing with the jaguar. I feel like, again, it's just hard, bro, to like actually be calm and collected. But if you are, yeah, I guess it all just comes down to being intimidating. That's it. But
if you want to win. Quickly grab a rock from the floor and toss it in the direction of the cat, which will quickly scare it off. There's only one video on all of YouTube
That's
where a
the
guy
one.
does exactly that, which means it works 100% of the time. Number 7, alligators.
Hell
There
no.
are on average 10 to 15 alligator attacks per year, with around 2 of those being fatal, most of them occurring in Florida. And I want to make sure that you guys can enjoy Florida's amazing weather.
I wonder
the
why.
entire 3 months of it. Rule number 1, never enter the water in states that have alligators.
Thank
as
you.
a fight there is a guaranteed loss.
Thank you.
With that out of the way, let's begin. An alligator has decided to gamble its life by entering into a street fight with you. This matchup shouldn't be a problem, as you will have many options from the start. You can taunt the takedown, baiting the alligator's charge attack, which is easily countered by sprinting in a straight line, quickly depleting the alligator's stamina bar. Of course,
Okay.
you can further slow it down by
Spamming kicks on their hard ass, like their skin is damn near armor. While I am aware that they have, you know, low stamina, whatever, they're still pretty quick. So like, yeah, you could run, but if they're chasing you, bro, that's, you know, still hard to get away
alligator
from.
stamina bar. Of course, you can further slow it down by spamming calf kicks, reducing its mobility further. Another option is simply running around it in a circle, taking advantage of its terrible turning radius. At this point,
true.
it's only a matter of time before the alligator admits defeat and leaving you with an easy W. Number 6, bears.
Hell
Over
no.
40 people are attacked by bears every single
Bro,
year.
look at that, bro. I'm good off that. And again, bro, it's all about remaining calm and collected. If it's a white bear, you're dead, bro. You're not doing nothing. But even this grizzly, brown bear, whatever it is, bro, like, they're still fast. And it's like, bro, I got this big ass bear in front of me. What can I do?
But today, it all stops. Grizzly bears and polar bears have obviously spec'd into the tank build, so they're going to require
Fast
as much
tank
knowledge
build.
as possible to defeat. I will cover both fighting strategies, so by the end of this section, you will be completely comfortable around both of them. Let's start with the easier of the two.
Comfortable.
The grizzly
Comfortable, bro? Bash, what the bear saying? You stupid. Bro, what do you mean comfortable around them? Hell nah.
bear. A grizzly bear typically enters a fight when it's threatened, has cubs, or is caught by surprise.
True.
That's why I highly recommend you carry a Bluetooth speaker and play it at maximum volume anytime you're in a public park, which would be greatly appreciated by other visitors. Now, if by some reason a bear is crazy enough to pick a fight with you, don't worry. You'll be prepared for just that. First, you'll need to warm up by curling up into the fetal position and playing dead. Now, make sure to hold this power stance, even if the bear begins to chain together attacks. And with a little bit of luck and a lot of heart, the bear should eventually back off. See,
Bro, the bear's gonna leave you like that movie that we saw. Damn, I forgot the name of it. The one that Leonardo DiCaprio won a Grammy for. Son, he fought the bear twice or 3 times, I don't know. He did not come out good after that, bro. What the? Yo, you are sick, bro. Anyways, disregard that. Yeah, no thanks, man. There's no thank you.
That you're a tank build as well. Now, fighting a polar bear is basically the complete opposite of what you just learned. Unlike the grizzly bear, the polar bear will attempt to eat you if it's slightly hungry. He'll basically take a look at you and think to himself, yeah, I could eat. Which has happened around 75 times since the 1870s.
Damn.
Luckily, if you're in a pinch, playing dead against a polar bear will end the fight very quickly, in about 3 bites or so. If a polar bear locks onto you, you must try your best to look intimidating, doing all the usual tactics.
No way.
And if you're attacked, you must fight back with everything you have, targeting its eyes and nose.
No way.
Now, you're probably thinking, physical attacks won't do much to a polar bear.
Exactly.
Wrong. And to prove that, there's even a famous saying, if it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down. And if it's white, good night. So obviously, physical attacks work.
No, to
Number
you.
5, wolf. With around 500 wolf attacks around the world since 2002, this is a matchup you need to get familiar with. I'm just gonna say it now. I don't want to read in my comments that you were attacked by a wolf after this video drops. All right, let's begin. First things first.
Hey, let me tell you something, buddy. Right after this video, if I get attacked by a wolf, I'm dead, bro. Because none of what you're saying to me, I'm going to pull off. There's just no way. These are wolves, bro.
All right, let's begin. First things first, let me cover what you should never do. Don't run. You're not fast nor agile enough.
Yeah, you're
And
dead.
never bring your dog to wolf country, as they're known to provoke an attack.
Exactly. And what the hell you about to do to the dog? What the dog doing? Anyways, and they're also attacking packs as well. So, congratulations, buddy. You're not surviving this.
Provoke an attack. So quickly take them out. With that out of the way, let the fight begin. You must stand your ground and keep eye contact at all times. Do all of the usual things to appear as large and intimidating as possible. This should make the wolf think twice before attacking you head on. If the animal does charge, it will more than likely latch itself onto your arm, which sadly means he fell right into your trap. As you let elbows rain down on its eyes, snout, and head, the wolf will have no option but to retreat. If the 12 to 6 elbows are not having an effect, begin gouging its eyes. And if that doesn't work either, you will have to resort to dirty and cheap tactics.
Yeah.
Blowing on his face. Number 4, shark.
Yeah, dogs don't like that, by the way. When you go on their face, but also look at your arm now, bro. I'd rather that than be dead, so fine.
Number 4, sharks. These 3 sharks have been responsible for thousands of attacks on humans, averaging around 70 per year.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. I'm not gonna lie, like you barely get bit by a shark for real. But bro, bull shark, great white shark, and tiger shark. Bro, I don't care what shark you show me, bro. Oh, that's a shark. And I'm in the water. Yeah, I'm dead, bro.
We can all agree
it's not simple to rotate it
today. Now, you would think since this fight takes place in the ocean that this would present some issues. Wrong. With the correct knowledge, a shark doesn't stand a chance. After all, the ocean was our first home. You are enjoying a beautiful day at the beach, snorkeling at a reef, when suddenly, this wall closes behind you. First, you must remain calm and slowly work your way towards the shore or boat as you maintain eye contact with the shark. This is because sharks specialize in the surprise attack. Usually, awkward eye contact is enough to stop an attack. But in rare instances, the shark might be determined enough to approach. If he does, gently push his snout away from you. But if for some reason it gets aggressive and turns back around, this is when you'll introduce him to your legs and fists, striking its snout, eyes, and gills. Now that you're loose out there, it's time to go for the finish. Simply flip the shark upside down, initiating the tonic immobility move, a KO that will leave the shark in a state of paralysis, instantly ending the fight. Of course, if the shark is a fully grown great white, it will be extremely difficult to flip over, so that fight will just end the way it typically does, with the shark getting a mouthful of preservatives, GMOs, and food dyes, and leaving in pure disgust. Number 3, tigers. Finally a fair matchup. There are around
finally a fair matchup. Okay, buddy. Okay. Yeah, bro was talking like, oh yeah, man, it's so simple to rotate them. It might be a little difficult, but no, bro. Bro, we're dead.
Number 3, tigers. Finally a fair matchup. There are around 100 fatalities each year from tigers alone, mainly in India, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Indonesia. So for those of you who plan on visiting, pay attention. But for the majority of you, go ahead and skip to the next section. You are now in a fight with the tiger. Let's first cover what not to do. Don't run, crouch, lay down, or play dead. This is basically handing the tiger a win, and that's not what we're about on this channel. Next, never approach a tiger if it has cubs, since you will surely be outnumbered. And last but not least, never urinate on yourself. I'm not kidding. Urinating is seen as a form of aggression. With that out of the way, let's talk about what you need to do to win. You must stay calm. Back away slowly to give yourself some space. Make yourself seem as large and intimidating as possible. If the tiger still decides that you're a pipsqueak, this would be the time to show him what you're made of. Like always, you offer your weak arm and begin to attack the eyes, ears, and nose using rocks, sticks, and fists. Once you get sick of being dragged around, you can use your free arm and stick it down its throat, hitting its gag reflex and releasing you. I didn't make that up. This guy did. If all else fails, climb the nearest tree. Tigers are terrible climbers and will more than likely leave the match instead of doing any real work. Number 2, lions.
So a lot of these, I feel like you getting attacked in itself, I feel like it's rare. You know what I'm saying? So if you back away, keep eye contact, or just keep a look on whatever animal is approaching you while trying to seem intimidating, I think for the most part, you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? But if they have like an actual, actual aggression towards you, like you did something bad to the animal, then yeah, you're gonna get attacked regardless.
If all else fails, climb the nearest tree. Tigers. Number 2, lions. With hundreds of attacks per year, this matchup isn't one you can sleep on. Let's begin with what not to do. You must never run, crouch, lay on the floor, play dead, or climb any trees, as that will make you an easy target.
Correct.
First, you must begin with the mental warfare. Make yourself look as large and scary as possible. If this doesn't work, the lion will more than likely use its charge attack, stopping a few feet away from you to see how you react. Obviously, a pathetic attack like this doesn't have much of an effect. But if the lion is crazy enough to commit to an attack, it will attempt to go for your neck. So keep your hands up and be ready to sleep him. Now, if the straight right down the pipe doesn't connect, the lion will probably latch itself onto your arm, chest, or leg. From here, it's time to make him pay. Chain together elbows, fists, uppercuts, rocks, and stick attacks to his eyes, ears, and muzzle. Remember, many humans have made lions quit by using rocks, and you have something much stronger than rocks: heart. And with a little bit of spit and elbow grease, you should squeak your way to a W. Number 1.
Bro, by the way, that's how boys became men, bro. Back in the day, something BC, whatever, bro, when they had to hunt lions and shit to go get their food, bisons and all that, until you got your hunt, bro, you were just a little boy to everybody. This is really what they had to do, bro. Fight off lions and shit. Chad, we got it good, man. We got it good. Nowadays, bro, you just turn 21, that's it. All of a sudden, apparently you turned 21, now you a man. Okay, buddy.
Number 1, crocodiles.
Hell
Doesn't get any more pathetic than the...
Look at this dragon. But they're not gonna do nothing. They big as hell for nothing.
These guys. Camping the water's edge and one-shotting humans for thousands of years is starting to get old. This might come as a surprise, but crocodiles attack humans more than any other apex predator on Earth.
Why are we
close to them? With as many as 1,000 fatal attacks per year, this is a matchup you can no longer ignore. Some of these crocodiles currently have a 63% win rate, so I think it's about time we lower it. Right, let's begin with what not to do. As tempting as it may be, never get in crocodile-infested waters, or even approach the water's edge, as that is where the majority of losses occur. Saltwater and Nile crocodiles are the 2 species that view humans as prey, so it's your job to change their mind. A saltwater crocodile has just locked onto you. First, keep your distance, as the croc will more than likely spam its charge attack, which is easily countered by sprinting in a straight line. This is because the attack maxes out at 20 to 30 meters before it drains its entire stamina bar. While it struggles to recover, you will toss your shirt over its eyes, which puts the crocodile in a relaxed, trance-like state. This is when you'll want to quickly circle behind it and rip some body shots. Of course, these will have no effect, but are crucial in tenderizing the meat if you plan on eating him. And once the crocodile recovers, just rinse and repeat. You will know the fight is over when the croc no longer moves, due to the buildup of lactic acid in its legs and blood. The lack of movement could also indicate that the croc has simply died.
What?
I'm not kidding. Apparently, if crocodiles overexert themselves, they just die.
Oh, bro, chat, come on, bro. We could definitely win this. Easily, bro, easily. Yo, these Crocs are dog shit, man.
Which is one of the most pathetic moves I've ever heard
Facts.
of. Taking it so far as to not admit defeat.
Yeah, this is actually a fun video, bro. That was a fun watch, bro. I like videos that are fun watches, man. We get a good laugh out of them. Nice little reaction. I like that, bro. Yo, good enough. You cooked with this one. You feel me? And yeah, now I feel more confident anytime I get attacked by, I don't know, a bear, a wolf, a leopard, a mountain lion, a tiger. Yeah, bro, thanks, man. I'm definitely gonna use these amazing tips and tricks, bro.